Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Playing against this deck might well give you a panic attack because we're playing with Panic Mask today. This is a deck that was actually created by Popsicle Knight, a fellow PDCGO YouTuber. Link is in the description. Definitely check him out. He's got some very creative ideas, and this is one that I wanted to check out today after seeing it. With this Panic Mask, right, we have a really interesting way of using this to really cause some problems for your opponent. So what does this Panic Mask do? Well, it says prevent all damage done to the Pokemon this card is attached to by your opponent's Pokemon that has 40 HP or less remaining. So how are we getting our opponent's Pokemon to less than 40 HP? Well, that's why we have Shedinja with the Life Squeeze attack. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10, making it below that 40 HP threshold. Now, of course, Shedinja has a weird ability, making it really difficult to get out, but we have Ditto. This is the card that really puts it all together, being able to copy basic Pokemon's attacks in the discard pile, and Shedinja is a basic Pokemon. So the simple combo is get Ditto out, start using the Life Squeeze attack, attach the Panic Mask, and it is invincible. Nothing can KO it. And what's interesting as well is you are putting your opponent down to 1 HP, which means you can use cards like Zigzagoon in the deck just to KO it right out, and even Corsola here, which is a card he put in his list as well. With the Curse Drop, put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon than you like. So if you manage to somehow get 3 V-Star Pokemon onto 1 HP, you can swipe, or no swiping. You can wipe the board and win the game like that. Now, the list I have is different to his list, so if you do want to see how he plays it, as I said, check him out. I'm going for a Cinccino line with a Battle VIP Pass. He played Lost City, and I thought, oh, I don't know how I feel about the Dittos getting put in the Lost Zone. So I thought we're going to play Path to the Peak to try and slow our opponent down a little bit more in another way. Radiant Venusaur's here as well, just to help get some extra draw if you are struggling. Now, of course, it's not a must, but, you know, in the early turns of the game, it can really help as well. But we're not trying to be too funny. I really wanted to streamline the concept as much as possible and see what we can do with it. So I'm actually really excited to play this because it is a very unique idea. So I think it's time we get moving. Right, it's not the best start we have here, but it's not the worst. I'll say that for sure. Right, let's just get 2 Mincinos down. And I'm going to bench the Ditto and attach to it. I'm not going to play the Quick Ball or anything like that yet. I want that Level Ball to be for a Cinccino, and then the Quick Ball we can find our Shedinja and put it in the discard pile. Also, playing Jolteon, so we're going to need that Manaphy. My throat's so tickly today. Yeah, so I kind of saw this video kind of lurking around from Popsicle. I never really watched it, and then I played against someone earlier who actually played the deck on the ladder, and I thought, you know what, now I see what the deck's all about, gotta give it a go. So really looking forward to this, I can't lie. So the path's not going to do us any favors here, but oh well, that's fine. The one thing I did when I looked at the deck, I thought, oh, this could be quite concerning, is the fact that there's no real acceleration behind Raihan, and it's a free energy attack cost, so it is manually attaching. Now, of course, if the Ditto's invincible and you manage to pull it off, then you're gonna have extra turns to do it anyway, so it's fine. But it's just, it's very heavily dependent on that turn 1, I think, and the early turns of the game, which is why I thought, right, Battle VIP Pass, Cinccino, just start drawing cards. He went through the Snorlax route, which honestly is pretty solid as well. You can't argue with it. So yeah, it's just a different way of going about it, to be honest with you. Right, we actually have a decent little, this isn't looking too bad, I can't lie. Right. So I don't think the boss is going to do us any favors here. So we're just going to get rid of that. Get ourselves a Shedinja. I wouldn't be against the Venusaur either, but we're going to risk it for a biscuit. Here. That's not what you want to see. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Well, they can only KO one of them, right? If they manage to get the double KO here, at least we have Raihan to respond with, and that can get us at least something. It can get us the mask, which could be good, but we need that we need the Manaphy. I need the Manaphy, bro. Loving Jolteon having a little comeback, I can't lie. People are thinking about it, including myself, right? So it's nice that Jolteon, people are sitting there going, oh yeah, the Jolteon. You know, you got the little Lost City combo. Granted, that doesn't seem like they're doing that. That you have with it for the single prizes. You got the weakness that you've got against Palkia and stuff like that. Honestly, I love it. I do like that stuff. If I'm honest with you. What tool did I play with the Jolteon? I forgot what it was. What tool card did I play with it? Because I'm thinking Charm would be the obvious one, but I don't think I played Charm. I think I played something else. Was it Charm? Oh, no. Of course, it was... it was the thingamabob. The badge. How did I buff its HP? I've forgotten my deck, but I'm telling you, I've got so many decks in the locker, right, that I've forgotten about Jolteon already. So many decks in the locker that are waiting to pop out. So don't worry, we have content for a good amount of time. This is what I love about the new sets, man. I always stack up on content. I'm like, yeah, we're going to be sweet. Absolutely sweet. And I'm sure you'd like that too. Wow, the Whifferino. Okay, safe to say I didn't expect that. I was expecting a KO of Raihan, and then, you know, there you go. We can life squeeze now. That's kind of nuts, bro. I don't see why not, right? We could pick up the Corsola. See, I need the Manaphy. See, this where the mask would have been sick as well. This where the mask would have been good. Down to 10 HP. Now the curse drop will allow us to KO it. But the Manaphy, bro, because if they get what they need this turn, and all they need is an energy and a way to get damage on this Ditto, we are wiped clean. Now, granted, Cinccino, what I like about this in this deck, right, if they're down to, like, you know, this level of HP, I know they can Cheryl, by the way, I know that. If they're down to this level of HP, we can just KO it with a Cinccino and then accelerate the energy to a Ditto, so it allows for an extra form of energy acceleration in the deck, which I thought was pretty cool. And I thought, yeah, that's quite nice. So that's another good reason for the Cinccino, I think. But the Cinccino definitely takes more time to build up, you know. Right, so they have got that. Please, they've already got the quick shooting, so there we go. They've already taken out 2 Dittos before we even had the chance to get the Manaphy out, which sucks. But I'm assuming they've not got the Cheryl. At least we can KO a free prizer here. It keeps us in the game. We can dig for the old Manaphy, and we should be a lot better off, I think. So although we're going to take a big hit here, the fact that we're responding with a free prize KO is kind of sick. Is sick. I do like that. I'm not against it. And this is why I was concerned about the Lost City, right? 2 Dittos gone. Buggered. You know what I'm saying? I do prefer the path. Now, that's not a criticism on the Lost City. He even mentioned in the video that it's a very, very risky way to go about it. But being able to put your opponent's Pokemon in the Lost Zone and their recovery can be quite beneficial as well, obviously. So, you know, there is that. But yeah, that said, you know, I like to be risk-free. Now I can dig for a rod or something. Right. Anyway, that said, I think... Do we research this hand? I don't like the sound of that unless I want to get a Ditto. I don't want to get cards I can't use here. Okay, that's good. And we got a Raihan. Okay. Now this is where it gets juicy. I'm going to Raihan here to the Cinccino, get my Manaphy, quick ball away that, get a Ditto, attach the... Yeah, this is great. This is great. We've got a KO. No, I'm not going to make do. We've got a KO, and we've got the energy on that Ditto. So we ain't got to worry. The Ditto's ready to attack next turn. We can try and dig for the mask now. The Manaphy's down. It's a lot safer. Yeah, the Cinccino's doing bits. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Good. I was concerned, all right, because it was a choice that I made, and I was like, oh, am I changing up the deck too much? But it is... Hey... It's operating. It's doing. There you go. I am still cautious, though, of that Cheryl play. They have that available. It's concerning. Got to be wary of it, right? And also, the quick shooting can be a pain, right? Because our HP is quite low, so they can eventually quick shooting. If they get 2 quick shootings out in 2 turns, the Ditto's KO'd without even needing to hit it. So that's worrying. Or even the Manaphy. They'll probably they'll probably try and hit the Manaphy, which will give us more turns anyway. So it's not that bad of a shout, to be honest with you. It really ain't that bad. We can level ball for maybe another Ditto. Ugh, pardon me. Got the rod as well, which is great to see. Yeah. Yeah, looking solid, looking solid. I am liking this hand, I can't lie. But if we can go for another life squeeze, that would be massive, because if we can just live squeeze, get another Ditto, all we have to do then is the curse drop. Obviously, we need to find the old curse drop arena. Is it Corsola? Something like that. I don't know. It's Corsola and Corsola. I don't know why they named it so close together. I don't get it. Yeah, that's going to be a worry. But no, we have it here. Level Ball will get us it. Bang. Perfect. Granted, we need to get another Ditto out, but we have a research in hand. Plus, Cinccino. We're going to draw cards, bro. We're going to draw cards. We ain't playing. They're going to just KO the Manaphy immediately. Makes sense, but I've got Rod and Level Ball, so now we know. Get the Manaphy back. Again, well, I don't want the Lost City. I can recover it when I need. That's good. That's good. Is someone drilling outside right now? I think someone's drilling. You could probably hear it. You can probably hear it if I'm being honest with you. Right, we know we're promoting the Ditto, right? We're not trying to be funny. That Cinccino can get us a guaranteed KO as well, so I don't want to just take off the energy just yet. We'll bring up the Ditto. We've got the Life Squeeze available. Right, now we know what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and recover a Ditto and a Manaphy. We're going to just get the Manaphy immediately. We ain't going to play. Just straight away get that Manaphy out. Recovered. Beautiful. There we go. And I think we just research, actually. I would like to save the attachment for... Yeah. Why not? Why now will I record someone drills? Drill in your... Not drill in your own time. Drill. Just don't drill, man. Funnily enough, the mask actually protects on the bench as well, I think. So even the Manaphy is interesting. Because if you lose a Manaphy, you can still technically keep your Dittos alive. Which, again, insane. Right, we're going to do that. We're going to attach here. Put on the masks. And then we're going to start digging. Let's go. Let's go! Let's just find that Corsola. That's all we need to find. Shedinja, you can go and discard parts. Fine. Research, yeah. I'm confident. I'm confident enough. And what's funny enough is we can go ahead and put that there and just prevent them from even getting KO'd by this Jolteon. Which, again, kind of nuts. And I kind of want to do it because we're so close to the end. Screw it. Do you know what? I'm having fun. Yeah? I'm having a good time. Yeah. Love it. 290. Now they can do... You know, what we're worried about, they can Cheryl. That's the only thing, right? And that will cause problems. But this Ditto on the bench will stay alive. We just have to dig for another turbo. So there's still ways for us to play. It's not the end. It isn't the end at all, you know? So we're moving. And hopefully, we can get that curse drop for game. I still want to do it, though. I want to do that play where it's like either 2 VMAXs or 3 V-Stars, and they're just retreating out and they can't heal. And it's like, yeah, by the way... now, one problem I have experienced testing this deck as well, so this is just to note, is when you go ahead and use Life Squeeze on a pre-evolved Pokemon, obviously when they evolve, they have far more than 40 HP, so they can just KO your Ditto, which is a pain. There's a Cheryl, which is a pain. So you got to kind of pick your battles, I guess, and that's why I'm not surprised that the old Popsicle Knight plays the Snorlax and stuff, right? Because it gives your opportunity to draw, your opponent's opportunity to evolve. So when you come in, you are bringing the evolved Pokemon down. So it's not about really getting that Ditto off rapidly. But I guess for us, it's more setting up the Cinccino line in the early turns of the game. And that gives them the opportunity to evolve, which is what we want anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's the Tool Scrapper. Okay, I went too hard. I may have went a bit too hard. Yikes. Now I've got 2 masks on a Cinccino. What is funny though, right, is if I put this Cinccino up, if I bring them down and I put the Cinccino up, they can't do anything anyway. Right, okay, now I feel like an idiot. An idiot I am. Sure. Should have promoted the Cinccino? No, I'm digging. I'm digging. Look at this, bro. Yes. Okay. What we can do, we can Raihan to the Ditto. Do I get a Corsola, or do I get the final Ditto and dig? Yeah, I think I get the final Ditto. Wow, this is going down to the wire, bro. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. Just sit there going, okay, Cheryl's used. Cheryl is done. Next turn, we dig. There's a lot of our energy used up. We've got to make sure we've got a Psychic spare. Anyway. We're just going to Life Squeeze again. And the good thing about Curse Drop, right? Because I originally was thinking, let's do something different. Let's play it like a Krabby, right? Because a Krabby does 10 to all of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So technically, you could get a board wipe with it as well. But the Manaphy prevents that. The Curse Drop navigates that. It goes past the Manaphy. So even if they got a Manaphy and they retreat, you can still Curse Drop for game. which again is nuts. Absolute filth. But they're gonna, I expect them to go for the Jolteon here and bring it up, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough, I'm afraid. Because they haven't seen the curse drop yet. The Corsola. Or Corsola. I don't know what it is. So they're probably thinking, I don't have an outs to hit the bench. I do. I do indeed. I just have to find it. And we're going to be seeing more cards. The Marnie, you know what? It's not awful. We can, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's it. That's all we need. Venusaur didn't even need to come out. Didn't even need to happen, mate. I mean, what other card can you really work with? I guess you could work with Greninja. Greninja could be good because it sets up Raihans and stuff. Is the Greninja more beneficial than the Venusaur in this build? Oh, that's an interesting thing. Right. Oh, don't you dare! You can't KO me now. Come on. In before they just do like mad scoop up plays. No, they've used one. They've got 3 left. They could use 3 scoop ups and find another Zigzagoon and KO me. But come on. Look at their hand. Look at their board. We know that ain't happening, Chief. Yeah? We know it ain't happening. So go on. Pass away. Oh, that sounded really bad. No, not pass away as in passing away. As in like pass away. There's no coming back from that, is there? There's no coming back. Oh, man. Right. What are you doing, mate? Mr. Dazzo. Have I played you before? I don't know if it's that, the old character, you know, the avatar. If that's like a default one. Anyway, here we are. That is game. It's that simple. Get the Corsola, put it in a discard pile. Ditto can use it. Bob's your uncle. Ah, nuts. Sorry, Jolteon. I know I have brought you to life, but it's now time to die. Oh, come here to die, have we? There we go. The free prize on the Jolteon. Bang, look at that. What a great little game that was to start off with. Now, before we get into the next game, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the channel, Trust App. If you want to purchase anything online safely, then Trust App is the place to go. So when you send your money to the person that you're actually buying from online, Trust App will actually hold the money for 24 hours to make sure that when you actually get what you've bought, it's all good and you haven't been scammed or anything down that line. So if you are interested in that and you want to be safe when making transactions online privately, then check out Trust App. Links in the description down below. Thanks to them for sponsoring the channel. Let's go to the next game. All right, we are playing the Tina, which is an interesting matchup. I don't know how that would play out. Okay, so do I just go heavy? Do I go hard on the Cinccino? Yeah, do I just go hard on it? I'm gonna go hard on this line. Yeah, sure, why not? Now here's the thing. Do I attach to the active Ditto? We know how quick this Comfy can be. We know it can set up a Cramorant KO like that. So where do I go here? Do I attach to the active? Or do I attach to the bench? It's all. I'm gonna Colress. They can Colress turn 2. Oh, don't backfire, please. Don't backfire. I'm gonna attach to the active and hope that sorts us out a little bit. So this is Tina, an interesting matchup, as I said, because obviously the Tina's gonna be a nice and easy one for us, right? Being able to sort it out, take it out. But the Cramorants and stuff, like the Cramorants just KO us immediately. To be fair, if we do just bring it down to that HP and find the masks, we're fine, right? This isn't just a life squeeze deck. This is all about that panic mask, so I need to just make sure we get that going. Oh, man. You see, this is where I'm concerned, because they're going to go for switch plays, they're going to do that, and they can Cramorant, and this is where I was like, do I attach to the active? I hope this isn't going to backfire. I hope. I really do. Oh, man. Yeah, there's the VIP pass as well. Get the cram going. No, they're digging for Tina. Okay. That's kind of good news for us. I can't lie. I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. Okay. So we've got a turn 1 life squeeze here. But it's on a Comfy. And they're going to switch and move. I would like to hit the Giratina, but it's too early for that. Okay. I'm actually going to put it here. Yeah. I'm going to go for the life squeeze, right? I'm going to do it. You know, we've got the option at hand here. We're going to Twin Energy. And we're just going to research. We're going to research. Just get more stuff. Another Cinccino. Beautiful. Yeah, this is looking lovely. Absolutely lovely. We're setting up, we're drawing. Big hands. Love it. And I think... Is Path going to do us any favors? Path will shut down the Greninja. That could help us. Greninja's a big part of this deck, actually. Someone's still drilling away. Let's do this away. Okay. And we're going to life squeeze this. So, I'm kind of... This is a dangerous move. But I'm anticipating this Ditto going down. Regardless of what I do here, right? They can find a... I know I'm talking a lot about the Cramorant, but I'm still pretty confident they've got it. Right? So this Ditto's likely to go down. Which means maybe I should have attached here and just not done that. What's the like? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should just let this Ditto chill for a bit or something. I don't know. Yeah, with second thought. There's the Cram. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Take this. If you're going to KO something, take that. I don't mind that. That's fine by me, mate. That's fine by me. You take this out. Do your thing, mate. Because then I can reduce you down and then just find a mask for this. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to find a mask. Which isn't too hard of a task. I love it, my British rhymes. We need to find a mask. Too hard of a task. Oh, it does rhyme in the other accent. The other accent. Okay. Do I dare overbench here just for the sake of taking a prize? I mean, it gives us the Scoop Up Net opportunity, doesn't it? And I'm going to research here. As disgusting as that is. Researching all this energy away. But I think that's fine. In fact... That can give us the Corsola in the discard pile. It's a mad research, but we've got Rod and stuff. We've got recovery. We do still need to find that. There's the other mask. Love it. And we even have the Zigzagoon. Now we need to think about... I think I'm going to get rid of research here. Yeah. Now we need to think about boss. There we go. Lovely. Because we can boss this. If it evolves, they evolve the Giratina, we can boss it up. And that just sets up so much good stuff for us. The Tina can come in with the KO, but we've got this Ditto here. It's fine. So we're just going to go now. I could go for another make do. No, I don't want to overdo it. Get it? Make it overdo. Okay. Sorry. Right. So our Dittos, apart from this one here, but our energy-based Dittos are protected from the Cram. That's good. That's really, really good. Assuming we don't see a tool scrapper. Like in the last game. Bloody two panic masks on both of my Cinccinos. What was I thinking? Anyway, if they evolved it, that's going to be massive for us. Because we can just life squeeze that. And, you know, curse drops available now. It's in the discard pile. So we could take, what, 3 prizes with the Cram? That's it. Oh, filth. We can Scoop Up Net Zigzagoon. Yeah, I like this deck, man. I like it. I do. It's good fun. Really, really good fun. They're going to scoop up what I expect to be the Cram. There we go. So that's, again, problematic, right? They scoop up the Crams, heal off the damage. How many scoops have they got left? They've used one, and what was that? One in the Lost Zone? So that's 2 used. Man, I've really got to dig for the Tinas then, ain't I? Really got to dig for the Tinas. The Cram's the biggest enemy. It really is. Maybe I just gus this up and try and have it stuck. But I need the Tina to evolve. I can't do it on basic. Because they just evolve and they bypass the mask. Which is not what we want to see. They put a Tina in the discard pile. Okay, interesting. So they've already got one in hand then. Or they're just opting out from the Tina and just thinking of using Cram for the rest of the game. Which, in and of itself, isn't a bad shout. No, they're committing to the Tina. Hey, bro, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Come on, evolve, KO me, do your thing. No, not happening. The Cram's still becoming a pain in the backside. That's for sure. We've got to be careful with our next few masks then. Really careful with it. Is there a Pokemon? No. I was going to say, is there a basic Pokemon that can just poison? That would be nuts. No, there isn't, that's for sure, because people were using Garbodor in the Life Squeeze deck, weren't they? So clearly there's not. If only Sneasel did that, that would make it so much better as a Radiant card. Just poison them. Just whack a poison on them. just throw a poison on them, why not? You know, just whack it on. Yeah, ain't happening today, mate. Okay. Manaphy's coming out. I see you, bro. I see you. I see you. I ain't blind. I ain't no blind boy. And we will get rid of probably another quick ball. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that because I've got another Ditto chill in there. Oh well, Manaphy. This is very concerning now. I'm actually going to Marnie here. Yeah. I'm gonna Marnie. I'm gonna Marnie. Limit their hands. Try and hope they ain't got the scoop play. You know? Half them shut off the Greninja. Yeah. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. Yeah. I'm not going to play the mask until I know it's going to be extremely effective. And I'm not going to do what we did last time. And I'm going to ditch the Venusaur. Do I? Yeah. Screw it. Let's ditch the Venusaur. Let's look. We're coming to the end of the wire, I think. Look how many cards I've got left in deck. No Raihan's in sight, though. This is Raihan territory. Say that for sure. Okay, well, life squeeze this. Hope they ain't got the scoop. If they ain't got the scoop, that's massive, right? Because we can just curse drop it away. Obviously, I don't know if they're going to play another one. They could play a second. Usually, they play 2 Cramorant. So there's that to bear in mind. I'm just waiting for that Giratina. They're playing intelligently. They're not evolving the Tina. They're sitting there going, do you know what? They're probably going to come in, hit me first, make me go for the life squeeze, and then evolve the Tina, and then KO me again. So they're working around the mask, which is an interesting thing to see. The Greninja can also do just KO us, just hit a straight 90 into the active. I learned that yesterday. The Greninja could sit there and hit the active. I thought it's only on the bench. I'm touching down the Luminium. Wow. That's interesting. Very. How many masks do we have left, by the way? I think we still have one more after this act. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they got the scoop again. No! I beg you, evolve the Tina. I beg you, evolve it. Come on. Evolve the Tina. The fact that they promoted the Tina means they want to attack, but they're going to go for a Shred. Funny enough, does Shred go through this? Oh my god, I think Shred pokes through. Wow. Lads, it's not looking good, mate. It ain't looking good, bro. It's not looking good, Brev. Should have discarded that instead of burning that. But oh well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Raihan, please! No! Raiharino, come on! Give me something, man. Oh. Oh no. That's a predicky wink, innit? Pick you up. Do I just give them Zigzagoon or something? I could come up with Cinccino and that might actually benefit. Energy assist. God, that feels terrible, doesn't it? They're smart. They're smart. They're just refusing to evolve because they know what I'm looking to do. I could try and boss up Luminion and stuff like that, but where's my bosses? We're not finding the bosses either. I would love to life squeeze that Luminion. I think the big problem is this. It's the Cram. The Cram's just picking itself up, removing that effect that we're trying to achieve, unfortunately, which definitely is problematic. There they go, coming in, just doing that damage, and we have to life squeeze it again in the hopes that they ain't got it. There's a Raihan. At least it can, you know, set up this Ditto. Not confident. Not at all. Okay. What else can you do? Right. Could Scoop... No, the Zigzagoon Scoop's not really worthwhile, is it? I think we just life squeeze. I don't want to deck out. That's my problem too. But then again... You know, we're coming to the end of the game anyway, so... Right, life squeeze. If they find again another scoop up, they can. They have one more left. Assuming they play 4. This deck usually does. And you can only say props to him, you know? He's played around it. You cannot hate on that for that. You can't hate on him for that, you know what I mean? There's a Sableye. Sableye's just going to finish the job, no? But it can't. Oh! What? What? We did it? Huh? That didn't make no sense, you know? Okay. We can curse drop now. Do I boss? What am I bossing? They can retreat everything, so there's no point in bossing. No, don't work. Honestly, there's nothing worth bossing here. So, funnily enough, we curse drop. I don't think we've got the game, I'll be honest. I don't think we've got it. We'll take you out and, you know, put damage counters on the comfy. The comfy? Really? Really, Sean? The comfy? It doesn't matter, does it? Does it matter? I don't think it does. Oh, just put in the Greninjas. Screw it. Let's just take out the Cram. The biggest pain in the backside, but the next biggest pain is the Sableye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enough to do what they need to do, but not enough for a Sableye. That's going to bring it to 9. One more, and it's Sableye Day. Sableye Day, I say. It's the Sableye Day. Yeah. Yeah, they can deal with us quite comfortably, which is a shame. All things considered. It would be nice, though, if we can just get a one turn when we could just, you know, take out this and this, which I can see as a possibility. But only as a possibility. And here it comes, ready? We're going to simply promote the Ditto, bring it down, they retreat, attach, go for a Radiant Greninja. You know, unless they have really bottled it. You know? They've got a Giratina V-Star in hand. They do. They have a Giratina V-Star in hand, and that's going to seal the deal. I can't do anything else. If I boss this, they're going to retreat into the Giratina and just shred for game, right? So boss won't do us any favors. I could boss this and hope they ain't got an energy. But even that's looking a bit dire, right? What's their energy? They play like, yeah, they play so much energy. It's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. For prizes and hand size, they definitely... The deck plays like 14 and yeah. It ain't happening. All right. Let's just go on a gamble. But I'm pretty confident they've got it. Have we got it? You have so many opportunities to have game here. So many. They're taking their sweet time. Another Colress experiment. Okay, so either they're BMing or something. They ain't got it yet. Apart from Colress to the Lost Zone. They attach an energy to the minion? You have a Sableye. What are you doing? Am I the only one that saw them have a Sableye in hand? And they have a Psychic energy? Bench the Sableye, attach the Psychic, retreat, KO. They have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? They bench it now? You're BMing me. Oh, Shred. Oh, yeah. The Shred attack. The Shred just goes for anything. Okay, we have put the Panic Ditto into the rating system, and this is what I have done. So damage potential, I've given it a 10. Of course, being able to reduce any HP Pokemon down to 10 HP means you can do literally an unlimited damage cap bar 10, right? So the fact that you can do that, and the fact that you can also get, you know, multiple Pokemon down to 10 HP and wipe a whole board gives it a fantastic damage potential, in my opinion. You ain't got to worry about hitting certain numbers. You just got to get it down to the 10 HP. So that's one thing to bear in mind. So that's, I'll give it a 10. I could give it a 9, because you could also argue that, yes, it has that unlimited bar 10 damage cap, but it means you're never actually taking a straight KO with the Life Squeeze attack. But then again, as I said, being able to wipe and stuff like that is something that is just going to keep it up at that level, I think, for me. And then there's the time to damage potential. Because it's attack, just like an Arceus, I'm going to give it an 8. And I think that's, I think that's pretty fair, if I'm going to be honest. The damage maintenance, I've given it a 5. Look, it all depends. A lot of these ratings depend on a couple of major factors, and that being the mask. If they are able to move around the mask and get the KO, it can be problematic. You have to find your Raihans, you have to make sure you're ahead of the game there. But then at the same time, you know, if you do have your masks, then you're off to the races, right? You have extra turns to attach and to play the cards you want to play. But specifically for damage maintenance, because of those two very contrasting factors, I'm going to meet it in the middle at 5. I think it can do well, but sometimes you can really fall apart. So that's why the damage maintenance is at a 5, right? Search potential, giving it an 8. I do like the old Cinccino line. I do like that. It actually done so well for me, and that I was actually surprised by it. Being able to just get rid of cards, being able to discard, you know, things like Shedinjas and stuff very comfortably, and just set up the life squeeze so early on, as we saw in those games, and being able to just dig through the deck and churn for some cards. Did let me down a little bit towards the end, you know, searching for that Raihan, but you know, that happens. But I'll give it a good 8. Counter ability, this is where it falls apart. I'll give it a 1. I will give it a 1. First off, it's a basic, right? A basic that relies on ability to literally attack. And that can be countered with Empoleons. You could have Ice Cues out there that people are playing that are just countering the basics. Obviously, the obvious Pikachu V Max. That because of that counter ability, it's definitely a bit dicey, if I'm going to be honest with you. And on top of that, it's not that hard to work around the masks. You can just tool scrap at them. You can shred, as the Giratina showed. There's still ways around it. And the only thing that it tends to have going for it is just having a benched Manaphy to prevent, you know, which actually served us very well. But anything other than that, it seems to be very play aroundable. And that's not just from my experience in playing it. I would expect it to be like that for a lot of decks. So a counter ability, and it doesn't have anything else up its sleeve, right? It's just it's a one-trick pony, trying to do what it does. Now, granted, obviously you have like the Corsola and stuff like that, and you can expand it. This is just on the list itself that I've got, right? So it's a very harsh rating, but I think it's very navigatable, and that's one thing that's a bit problematic, right? HP and prizes, I've given it a 7. Now, with it being such low HP and giving 1 prize, I would normally give it around a 5, but again, the mask, the Panic Mask, I always tend to say face mask. The Panic Mask can make you invincible, can make you invulnerable, so that ups it for me. Obviously, it means you're going to survive turns where they're not taking prizes and stuff like that, so that brings it up to a 7. So overall, it's not that bad of a deck. Like, in concept, it's fantastic. I really like the idea behind it, but the only issue I guess I could say is being able to move around it so comfortably is one thing that can be problematic. So it's almost a bit of a gamble deck, right? It's like, right, what are you matching up against? Because you can match up against something, a lot of decks actually in the meta right now, or even on the ladder, a lot of decks that are just going to be able to deal with you. But then there's also a lot of decks you can match up that you're going to walk over. So it's a bit of a gamble, right? You know, something like playing like Lunatone and Solrock, you should be able to deal with them quite comfortably, I would expect, so long as you keep up with the pace of it all. But as I said, playing against decks that, you know, are countering the basics, which a lot of decks are trying to do now because they're so powerful, especially on the ladder, yeah, it brings it down. An overall 39, still a fantastic deck, still really good, fun little rogue deck if you want to try it out for yourself. So definitely give it a shout. Let me know what you think about my thoughts on the rating system. This is my opinion. I'm no expert. I don't play regionals, okay? I'm just giving my thoughts from my experience. I have to make that clear. But yeah, with that said, leave a like if you did enjoy. Please do subscribe for more. Thanks again, Popsicle Knight, for, you know, creating the deck. It's great fun playing it. Again, check him out. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you do enjoy the content. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'd also like to thank a new sponsor for the channel, PokéXWord, a Pokemon puzzle website where you can complete crosswords and soon complete a podcast favorite game, Guess That Pokemon. I really love the idea behind this, so if you want a great way to have fun and increase your knowledge of not only Pokemon, but Pokemon cards, then click the link in the description and get playing.